Yeah. So what are you doing here at this moment?
Well, we're the event organizers. We basically chose the top overclockers from 26 countries, and we brought them to Taiwan to hold the first international overclocking, like really international overclocking final. So the winners of today's event will be theoretically the best overclockers in the world.
I've heard from other participants. They're saying there are other companies holding this kind of competition as well. So what make your company having this, more special than any other competition?
Well, we've got the best overclockers from 26 countries. No other company has had 26 countries before. They've always had less countries. It's been more regional, like maybe a European competition or an Asian competition. So we're the first company to do a really international competition. Secondly, we've held little competitions in every region. For example, in Australia, there was a competition to find the best overclockers in Australia, or South Africa, or Indonesia, or Vietnam, or wherever. And so this competition has been going on since about June this year. So those smaller competitions have been sort of building up to this. So it's not just a one-time event. It's been coming on for 3 or 4 months.
So how many candidates actually from one region?
2. Each team consists of 2 overclockers. The one will basically handle the keyboard and mouse, and he plays around in the BIOS. The second person helps to keep the components cool by pouring LN2 into the copper pots that keep the CPU and GPU cool.
So how many groups do you select from one country?
One country will have 2 competitors making up one team, and 2 journalists, so a total of 4 people per country.
Because I saw there are 2 or more than 2 teams from America and some.
That's a special case. Oh. There is a very famous website or forum called Extreme Systems, and the owner is a guy called Fugger, and we invited him specially because he's one of the best overclockers in the world. So if we have him here, then we assure a very high level of overclocking. So he is kind of the benchmark.
See. So, do you have some special prize for the biggest winner?
We have over $6,000 worth of prizes, yeah.
That's pretty big. Yeah, so is this event just going on for one day? Or?
The overclocking event is just one day, but all the guests that we invited to Taiwan, we'll take them around and keep them busy for 3 or 4 days.
So what are you going to focus on overclocking?
We found that if we look at the power user group, there are various parts to the power user group. You get gamers, you get professional like graphic designers, you get overclockers. Out of all of these groups, there's one group that stands out as the most knowledgeable and the most technical, and those are overclockers. And overclockers are also very vocal on the forums, on the online forums. So we find that the other groups, like the gamers, will listen to what the overclockers have to say on the forums. So this is why we focus so much of our marketing onto the overclockers. It's a very important market segment for us. Also, since we started focusing on overclockers, we've been focusing on overclockers for about maybe 18 months now. And we get a lot of feedback from them because they are so vocal and they're so happy and willing to share their experiences. So we often have meetings between our R&D guys and the overclockers, many of the overclockers who are here today. And so we get a lot of R&D feedback from them. It's kind of like beta testing. So this is why we focus so much on overclockers.
So that's basically your main marketing point at overclocking to the PC game market, right?
Not the main, but it's becoming very important. It's becoming more and more important, yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.